Okay, hello everyone and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz, and today I am going to be asking the question, is the Gravedigger still as OP as everyone thought it was? Because it's a valid question. A lot of people, when the Gravedigger came into the game, they were like, it's OP, you know, all this and that, but now people have had a chance to get to know it. It's been around for, what, a year now or something? Perhaps even longer. People have got the chance to get used to the Gravedigger being around, and they've got to know its weaknesses, got to know its strengths, got to know how it plays, and the question really is it still OP? And honestly, I don't think so. And that may seem strange to some people. Some people may be like, well, no, it clearly is still OP. It's got a 6-shot magazine autoloader that can do, you know, 600 damage. And yes, it can do that. However, it's nowhere near as OP as it used to be, at least. Obviously, the latest OP thing is the... oh, there's loads of them. Is the Annihilator, just over there. As I missed my first shot there, there's the Annihilator, bounce my next shot. Bounce, hit, miss, well, miss. So yeah, we've done about 166 damage. We've also bounced, what was that, 1 or 2 shots there from the Annihilator. And look at this, I can do loads of damage to this Leo. Watch this, bounce, hit. 2 of them just got absorbed by the track there, and I got shot by the ARL. So yeah, we've done 500 damage with 2 magazines, which, yes, that's pretty decent. And the armour still is pretty troll, but the gun is... there you go, managed to track him there. Bounced the shot from the Tiger, bounced the shot from the VK. And the armour, yes, the armour is decent. The armour is pretty troll. As you can see, we are bouncing shots. However, the armour is very hit and miss. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Watch this, though. We bounce all 3 shots from the Annihilator, and I burn my repair kit to get loads more shots into him. There you go. 2, 3, 4. There you go. So yeah, did about 300 damage. So yeah, we're doing decent damage here. However, the armor itself is, yeah, very hit and miss. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. Watch this though. Lovely shots into the Annihilator as I missed my next shot there. 5, 6. That one got absorbed. Box tank. Oh, watch this shot from the box tank. 530 right off the top. And we do bounce 1 shot from the Annihilator there. Here comes the Tiger, and you know, look at that pen. We're struggling to get through the slightly angled frontal plate of that Tiger, and I was fully expecting the Annihilator to come do something. No, I've still got half my magazine, so I'm not going to waste it yet. I'm going to come around here, see what we can't do to some of these people. Here's where the Annihilator makes a bad plate. 1, 2, yeah, okay. Bad luck to you there. Reloading now. I only had 1 shot. Even if I hadn't gone for the reload, I still wouldn't have been able to do much to that box tank. I would have got, you know, a little bit of damage in. Here's that ARL though. 1 shot in. My next shot misses. I'm expecting him to pop out again. All I need is 1 good penetrating shot. I switched to APCR here. Waiting for him. Shot gets taken by the wreck that's in front of it. Bit unfortunate there. So yeah, I'm now trying to get around here, come and get this ARL. There he is. He bounces. Very lucky there. And we managed to take him out, so it's now just the box tank. And you might have been looking at this game just going, well, look at how much damage you've done and how much damage you've blocked. But the answer to that is yes, I have bounced some shots, but they were very lucky bounces. Now here's the box tank. Yeah, okay, yeah, see, we still have 1 shot left, then we go for the reload. But so yes, we did do a decent amount of damage in this game, but it's nowhere near as OP as it used to be. When this tank first came out, no one knew what to do. Everyone was struggling with it. You know, 2,000 damage done. I think we got some decent spot damage as well. 2nd class Top Gun. We did get Steel Wall as well, for bouncing loads of shots from the Annihilator. Top of our team is, of course, the Annihilator. Yeah, new tank. No one's really going to know what to do here. Yeah, did spot 3 enemies. Where does it show? Does it show? Oh, we only did 150 assist damage. Okay. still. Yeah, we did still get a whole load of decent damage, yes. But the gun itself is fun, but not always that effective. I will just show before I go into the second game here. I will just show here. Here's the gun. 170 average pen on this gun, which is not all that great. I mean, it's alright. However, when you need to get all 6 shots in to do that massive damage, doing 90 damage a shot, 170mm pen, it's very easy to bounce off of things like the Tiger all day long. The gun itself, yeah, is a bit hit and miss. As of the hull, it is 180, it is sloped. Lower glacis is still a big old problem though. You can get pen from the front easy. People can just go straight through the drive wheel. Or not the drive wheel, I think that's technically the drive wheel on this tank, but they can go through this front idler wheel and just go straight into the side of your hull there. So, yeah, I mean, I'll show you this next game though. In Normandy, it is Supremacy, and we are top. We are not quite top tier actually. There is another Gravedigger on their team. There's an ISU on our team. They've got Chieftain T95 with the legendary camo, which is all very nice. And pretty much, if you're trying to go against tier 8s, you are stuck. Really, that's the crux of it. Really, this tank is not as OP as people thought. Because against its own tier, it does alright. It does alright in terms of its own tier. When it comes to tier 8s, a lot of tier 8s, it can't do anything against. You have to switch to APCR, and at which point you're doing about 60 average damage per shot, and by the time you've put 3 shots into them, they've put double the amount of damage into you with a single shot, and they've now pulled back. And it's also a massive tank as well. Look at this, spot that Annihilator, and we can now look straight over the ridge at him. Obviously, yes, doing this is very nice. Look at that, lovely, loads of shots. As a Tiger, we did bounce a 180 from, I think, the Chieftain, perhaps, or the Progetto. But even so, here he is. Chieftain T95, yeah, he bounces. It's all very nice. Also, gun depression. Gun depression is also a massive problem with this tank. 6 shots in there. Yeah, we did 462. That's lovely, lovely damage as well. Not much I can really do now to save that VK. I've done the damage I can, and he's dead to the to the SU rather. But as we start putting the shots into lower glacis, there we go, lovely. Yeah, gun depression is also a big problem with this tank. There's been times when I've been trying to get people... Take his HE shell. There's been times when I've been trying to get people over ridgelines or down in front of me to get hit weak spots, and I just can't. Because look at this, hitting this Progetto. First shot bounces, second shot hits the Tankenstein, third shot hits, fourth shot hits, fifth shot hits, and go for the reload. And here comes the SU again. Hello friend, he really wants to get me. Look at this. Ow, thanks very much. Here my gunner still finish him off with another 2 shots, and now we can go for this Tiger. But you saw that against the Progetto, the tank was a bit struggling. And also, look, hitting this Tiger. If I had gone up that slope ever so slightly more, we would have had a problem as I go for the reload here. Or, well, I'm actually currently reloading. But even so, look at this. I'm trying to hit this Tiger lower glacis, and I'm almost too high in order to hit him. And we do manage to finish him off with that shot, which is all very nice. It is 5-4, so it's not impossible for us to lose this. 6-4, still, again, not too impossible for us to lose this when it comes down to the Annihilator. I am a one-shot. The IS-2, well, if he gets all 3 bursts into me, I am a one-shot to him. We do get some lovely shots into him, though. The IS-2 is going to take at least 2 bursts for him to take down, and I don't know who's left on our team. The Tankenstein. Tankenstein's probably also about 1 burst left, as he's decapping the base. But yeah, I still do have 4 shots in my magazine here, going for this Annihilator. IS-2 fires on the move, misses. He's using like a 90mm or something, or 100mm. Then the Annihilator, I can just come around the side, bang, 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 lovely. 1 shot bounce there. Trying to get the reload before the IS-2 can finish him off. He hits the IS-2, and the IS-2 does finish him off before I can reload. But yeah, even though these two games did do good, and I, did get a first class mastery here with 3k damage, 3 kills. And the tank still is very fun to play because just firing off that amount of shells in that short amount of time, and having the flexibility of being able to fire them off singularly, in comparison to the Annihilator, for example, or the Helsing, or any of those other burst fire tanks, which I don't think there actually is anymore. Even though the tank is fun, it's nowhere near as OP as it was when it first came into the game. It really struggles against tier 8s, especially heavies, and when you're a heavy going into the heavy tank area, then you're coming up against things like T28s, IS3s, Tiger 2s. When you're coming up against all these things, and your gun just doesn't have the gun depression, nor does it have the damage really, the singular damage output, nor does it have the penetration to get through any of those tier 8 heavies. Because where is our gun depression here? 5 degrees of gun depression. Yeah, exactly. The tank is nowhere near as OP as it used to be. Because, yeah, every time a new tank comes into the game, there's always the same thing happens. This tank is OP, everyone complains about it, the tank goes live, people play it, people forget about it, another tank comes along, and the same thing happens all over again. So, the Gravedigger, no, it's nowhere near as OP as it used to be. Now that people know its weaknesses, now that people are aware of its strengths as well, yeah, there is no way that it is as OP as it used to be. So there you go. I'll thank you all for watching, and goodbye.